How's it going, everyone? This is Thought Industry. I'm Riley, and this is going to be our first episode for forever, actually. I think, unless we restart again. I'm here with my co-host Kevin.
I'm the co-host.
You're the co-host, and the other co-host is Tren.
I didn't want to speak. I don't like
We're off
you.
to a great start.
I know.
We should find a new co-host.
Find a new co-host. Two of them.
First episode. What the fuck did I do?
I don't like that you immediately started by saying, unless we restart again. That's ominous.
What? You never
Unless
know.
we keep counting again. I don't know how to count above 10, so if we hit 10 episodes, we might have to go back to number 1.
Like season 2.
Just do a season 2. Like, wrap that shit up. We just go over all the topics that we've already fucking done.
But
Just
do
a
it
big
again.
Recap.
Just do it again. Like, we never had the conversation.
What are we doing season 3?
So, season 3, we just do the exact same thing as we did
But
in
in a
season
hot
2.
tub.
Put in a hot tub.
Oh shit. Can we do season
I'll
4
buy the
while
hot
jumping
tub.
out of an airplane?
No,
You know what?
that's a bad idea.
If we get 40 episodes deep, and like there's a demand for us to jump out of an airplane while recording a podcast episode, I will do it.
We would all
That
have
would
to
be
meet
a
up.
pretty short podcast, and we'd have to wait 2 years, but I'd be down.
I don't think you know how weeks work.
What?
40 weeks is less than
40
a year.
weeks is a pretty long
2
time.
years, because you gotta be 18 to skydive.
Oh.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
speaking of
fake an
years,
ID.
you can't say that you can't have a voice
You could
recording of that.
allegedly fake an ID.
Hypothetically, if I wanted to. What's your date of birth again?
Like, yesterday?
You can't. You can't.
That'd be a really bad fake ID. Because you have
Yeah.
none of the things to make a fake ID.
You also have no information
On how to make
I-
fake ID.
Well, I was trying to pretend like I was doing it now whenever I asked for his birthday, and then I realized
not
that
how
like
that works.
the birthday is like the one part that I would change.
Yeah, you would have to change my birthday.
You get up at the front of the line, and they're like, "Can I see your ID?" And you just whip out your fake ass ID. It's like printed on printer paper, and it just has your birthday on it.
It just has your actual birthday, but it says your
Nothing
age
else.
is different.
No, it's just yeah, no, it's like Kevin, birthday
21. It's
16,
like a
but then it says he's 18. They'll
Yeah.
take it.
Maybe. When they see this
So-
ass, they might.
What?
I have no idea what he just said.
It's
Move
okay.
on.
Move on.
Move on.
I'm
We'll,
unimportant.
we'll figure it out in editing.
No,
Probably not.
you won't.
Probably not. We'll never figure that shit out. So,
Cryptic.
we did have a couple topics to talk about today, guys. And I wanted to get into one of them because I thought, like, this one in particular was really interesting to me. So, if you could, like, pause, would you rather be able to pause or rewind your life? Like, at any time?
For how long? Like, can I
don't know,
rewind
j-
forever?
In
If I wanted
theory,
to?
I guess.
Like, I could just go back and be a baby and learn Japanese, so I don't understand what you just said.
That was a very not good joke, considering there is zero context to that.
There is no context for that joke, and I think we should leave it like that. There's just, they'll never understand what we're saying. It's like they learned Japanese when they were a baby.
They'll never understand what we say.
They'll never understand. They could never understand.
If you pause, do you stop moving?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm
I would
still
pause.
rewind gang.
Wait, no, I would rewind.
I think I'm rewind gang too.
Yeah,
Because
That's,
like, with
easy.
it's basically just pausing, but better.
because with like rewind gang, you can
Uppercut a baby.
rewind. You could just uppercut a baby.
And then
you
you're
can commit
fine.
crimes and then rewind.
I could push in the soft temple of a baby and no one would know about it.
You know how like you redo video game like fucking video
Like-
game levels.
Like, yeah.
Like if you like fuck something up, you can just redo it. That's like
that's
a
that.
stealth run in Payday.
Except
Never played
it's not even
Payday.
like that though, because you don't like start at a certain point. You could theoretically go to right before you fucked up and then unfuck up.
Exactly.
Like checkpoints.
But if you pause,
everywhere.
Better.
but if you pause, you could just finish the level without anyone like shooting at you.
Okay, but then everything's
True.
paused and everyone knows that you fucking killed a baby still.
I don't
That
think they
baby
know.
is still dead.
Yeah, but they don't know it was you.
That
'Cause
child's
they-
head just randomly exploded.
Oh shit! I think I prefer that.
Wait, the pause button might be cooler than we thought.
No.
Well,
You gotta start becoming pause gang because you can blow up baby head.
well, I don't know. Rewind gang, you could just win every lottery.
You could win every lottery, every fight, everything.
Yeah.
Bro, I would be
just
the
you
best
did it.
Brawlhalla player in the
like
world.
3.
I think there would not be a thing that you were not the best at.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
No, because there's
No.
things I wouldn't want to be the best at.
well, you also like couldn't beat Usain Bolt in a race by rewinding.
You probably could.
I don't think that's like the opposite of.
I could
I'd
just
just
break
trip
his.
him.
Yeah, I could just break his fucking legs like a week before the event, so he couldn't run in the event.
But then, like, there's nothing from stopping anyone from knowing that you did that. It's not like you can just rewind after you break them and they remain
It's a
broken.
stealth mission.
Yeah. Stealth mission. If they figure it out, you just rewind.
Okay, but you don't need. You could do
I'm
that without
breaking everyone's
rewinding.
legs. I am breaking everyone's legs.
You're just gonna keep it like that without rewinding? Like, it doesn't pertain to rewinding at all. You're just gonna break everyone's legs on a stealth mission and then continue like nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That is how you be. That's how. That's what democracy really wants.
Excuse me?
Could you elaborate further?
That's the future we're going towards.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's has broken
You
legs.
sound like my grandpa.
Grandpa's a good man.
I live in the South, and you sound like them.
Howdy, y'all.
Democracy's making me racist, guys.
Democracy says break everyone's legs.
It's the reality I live in every day.
I'm out of coffee.
I'm out of cock.
Oh.
Nope. I never run out of cock.
Cut.
Got like at least 3 of that shit.
Cut.
Cut.
Cut. Get rid of that shit.
So
Getting
y'all
rid
got
of you.
foreskin?
All right, welcome to Thought Industry. It's just me and my boy Kevin. There's no one else here.
Yeah, he doesn't have foreskin.
Wait, they took your
Something.
foreskin?
Nope.
They took my
it.
foreskin,
Oh,
bro.
you let them take your foreskin?
Not with
No,
the
it was a
rewind button.
battle.
Whoa. Wait, but
You
if you
think-
paused, you could like, if you paused as a baby, you could just train forever, and get like ninja baby mode.
That's so fucking stupid.
But then you really could break everyone's legs, and no one would expect it to be you.
I can still break everyone's legs.
Just walk
If
me
you had a
through.
pause
Tell me how.
button, I imagine that like no one else is like conscious during the time that it's paused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like freezing time, pretty much.
yeah. It's like whenever you unpause, it's like nothing happened, but all of a sudden their legs are broken.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool ass power. Never mind. I'm pause gang now.
I'm still rewind game.
I'm definitely rewind gang.
It's definitely better unless you want to break everyone's legs.
Yeah.
No,
And I'm not gonna
rewind.
let democracy corrupt me.
Rewind gang is better.
I'm a free thinker.
Rewind gang is definitely better if like you intend to make mistakes. But if you can recognize that you're making a mistake in the moment, pause gang is like infinitely better.
But that's not true. If you start to say something fucked up to a coworker, you can't just pause and teleport away, and they're just not gonna know.
No, you.
Like,
I didn't. Oh no, you start to say something fucked up to a coworker, you realize it's fucked up, pause gang, and then you think of a way out of it.
or you could just rewind.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
were pause gang, you could also win every fight.
You could also
Without
do that
getting
while
your ass-
rewinding.
rewind game.
Yeah, but without getting your ass beat this
I
time.
won't, no, because then whenever they try to punch me, I just rewind it right before they punch me.
And then you just leave. Straight in the balls.
True.
Bro, imagine
That's
getting your
foolproof.
ass beat by someone in pause gang though. They would be
we
standing
already
still,
established-
you'd
Well,
throw
yeah,
a
exactly.
punch, you'd pause, like, you'd
You
get
just
hit
have a
everywhere
really
at
bad
once.
headache.
You'd
Well, no,
get
see,
hit
yeah.
everywhere at once and then
But,
just
like,
collapse.
Yeah,
and
it's just
die.
not cool.
We already established that Paul's gang is better for being violent for no reason.
Yeah,
But if you
Which is
want
why
to
Riley
accomplish
wants it.
anything,
in your life.
Oh, I could accomplish a lot as pause.
I hate that Riley proposed this question and then immediately was like, "Yeah, I'm Rewind Gang," and now he's arguing in favor of breaking people's legs.
It's democracy, man.
It's democracy.
Democracy's changed you, man.
That's showbiz, baby.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It is kind of showbiz.
Wait. I thought of another use for pause gang.
Oh god, he's gonna
If-
say rape people.
No, that's your thought, buddy. And that could easily be accomplished with Rewind Gang, but over and over. Anyways,
Yeah, but
with
pause,
pause,
they can't find back.
you almost made me spit out my drink.
Just saying.
Can you imagine someone rolls up to you who's Paws Gang, you see them, and then the next second, your ass is just dripping cum and there's no one there?
Feels like a family gathering.
Oh god,
A family
I just
gathering.
spit my drink all over my fucking keyboard. Holy fucking shit.
that you know that someone's pause gang.
They're dangerous, man.
You know that they're pause gang, but there's nothing they can.
There's like a list of people who are pause gang.
There's just nothing
FBI
anyone
knows.
can do about them.
All you can do is hide.
Because even if you're Rewind Gang, you can't beat a pause ganger.
Wait, I have an idea. If you put a cork in your ass,
Nope.
and then they pause and
Take
pull
it
the
out.
cork out. No, but if they take it out, your ass is like the size of the cork. So just make it a big one, and they can't use it very well.
This is a conversation that we're having.
Well, I mean, it would stop the rape.
No, it wouldn't.
It would.
Porks
I
aren't
don't-
that big.
But you could get a big one.
Also, I don't think that's quite how human ass works.
But they're paused. So whatever happens stays
Well,
that way.
You kind of facts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
you're
get,
still
like,
stupid as fuck though.
Sit on a Moby Huge and just carry that shit around in your ass.
Or, quick
Became more
thought,
of theft.
sit on the ground.
Yeah, but then they could just move you.
Tip you over.
Yeah.
They weak.
That's
If
true.
you
If
pause gang, you definitely weak as hell.
Honestly, you kind of true. You're kind of right.
imagine a pause ganger with a knife, though.
What? Okay. Now what? I'm thinking about it.
They accomplished the same thing, but now they just have a knife.
Yeah.
now
Like,
they have a
okay.
knife, so there's much more violence that can be achieved.
You're a violent man.
Yeah,
You could also steal really easily.
you can
You
do,
can
that
with Rewind Gang.
And
Yeah, but like, there's no risk of having to rewind if you're pause gang. You can just
Okay.
pause gang and then like take whatever you want and then unpause.
I feel
gang.
like not being able
What-
to rewind is a
what
bad thing.
happens? What happens when you pause gang, take all the money from a bank, then you try to fucking put that shit in your account, and it's fucking flagged, and then you go to prison for life.
you don't put that shit in your account because you're not stupid.
But you probably are if
You
you're a
take-
pause gang person.
No,
True.
you've
No, no,
taken
no, he's got
pause
a point.
gang. No,
If
no,
you
no.
slip up once, you can't just get rid of that shit. If you
Yeah.
slip,
If you slip
but-
up with
but-
Rewind Gang, it's you
that'll be
can do
done,
whatever.
bro. That's why
The
rewind
police, the
gang's better.
police cannot catch a pause ganger.
But you don't have to worry about the police if you're a Rewind Ganger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like pause gang, you just don't fuck up. That's like the entire motto.
Also, it's a button, right? So, assuming like you're a pause gang, right? If someone shoot at you, you don't have enough reaction time to press the button.
True.
Well, if someone pulls a gun, as soon as they start pulling the gun, I press the button.
But what if they're
What if
behind
they
you?
behind you?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the same issue with the rewind gang then.
Except for we wouldn't have anyone trying to kill us.
And even
How
if
do
we
you know?
did, unless we were instantly killed by the bullet, we could just rewind that hoe.
That's facts.
Unless you're instantly killed by the bullet as a pause ganger, you can pause time infinitely and leave everyone else in the in a horrible reality.
But you'd be
Okay,
You'd still be
but you're
dying.
dead.
Yeah,
You would stop reality itself.
you are a
Yeah, but
fucked
you
up
would just be
individual.
dead. You accomplished nothing.
If you stopped time right before you
It
died.
would make your life
Dude,
even more meaningful.
Homie, the type of dude to fucking his mom say he can't have the last cookie, and she tried to
he
give it to
takes
his
the
brother,
cookie.
so he fucking throws it on the ground. You're a fucking
The
bitch.
dude to break the cookie jar.
You would. break
That's
the
all I'm
cookie
gonna
jar.
say.
I just think it's funny that like a pause ganger could just stop the world. Just stop the universe as it is.
Theoretically,
That's-
if you were a rewind ganger and you like actually cared about being a good person, like if
You
like
could like kill Hitler. Well, no,
Dude,
you can.
no,
you're not
but like
that old.
50 years in the future, if like a asteroid's about to hit the Earth, you could go back 50 years and be like, hey, there's gonna be an asteroid in 50 years.
What they gonna do?
I don't know, like lasers or something. But you see what I mean, though.
Yeah, like
Okay,
could
which
probably-
power would be better for like superhero-y?
rewind.
Rewind.
Well, if you had rewind, that doesn't make you like any better in a fight.
No,
that
you're just
make
the best planner. Well, no, because you could change things. Like if you walk up to someone and you like
Because
they try
if
to
you
punch
rewind, the same exact thing is gonna happen.
you. Exactly.
on
Yeah.
rewind.
So you just know. You have like
Yeah.
infinite foresight, or you could just pause and like punch people. But like, what if your punches suck?
Yeah.
Well, you
You
could.
get a gun probably, but
Yeah,
that's,
then you just buy a gun.
that's besides the point.
Wait, that would be actually cool. Hold on, I'm still a rewind ganger, but like if you had a gun, you pause time and you like shoot from like 5 different directions and then start time and they all like hit at the same time.
Okay,
That would be so
But
cool.
think about rewind gang. You fucking simulate this fight like 10 times. You know where everyone coming from, and you pre-fire everyone's ass.
You're like
That'd
Floyd
be
Mayweather
cooler.
or something.
It'd be cooler.
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
Imagine you see a pause gang in a fight. Someone throws a fight,
Isn't
They're
the
just
whole
not
point
there
of a
anymore.
pause gang to not see them in a fight?
the point is that they
They're not
flash
very good
around
at
you
their
like
job.
fucking Nightcrawler, taunting you.
But you can't see them taunting you, and therefore it just doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
It's like taunting
Imagine you
against
get in
an
a
enemy
fight
that
and
leaves
someone
the
just
game.
fucking infinitely weaves your ass. And then fucking
Dude,
fucking trips you and then
Infinitely.
stomps on your balls. Like that would just be insane.
Imagine
that is
in a
way more
fight,
impressive.
Yeah.
You're like witnessing a fight. One person throws a punch and then just falls over, and the other person teleports away.
Yeah, that's just less cool. And
Yeah.
once, if you're rewind gang, after like a certain amount of fights, you would just have such good fighting intuition,
Yeah.
and you could just fight without rewinding.
I
And do
feel
the
like
same
I'd be
shit.
more scared of the person who just dies and then the other person isn't there anymore.
Yeah, but it's not cool.
I-
It just looks like you ran away and someone shot them. Like
Kinda.
you just kind of look like a bitch.
You do kind of look like a bitch.
because
Like
you
no one's
just-
gonna assume, damn, this dude fucking teleported behind him and killed him. Like no, they're just gonna be like, this motherfucker ran away. like
Motherfucker shot a
ran
hole and
away
dip.
and then-
yeah,
But the thing is that you just cease to exist from their point of view.
Also,
Not like you ran
technically,
away. You just aren't there anymore.
if we want to get scientific with it too, if you pause, technically you're moving faster than the speed of light, and you wouldn't be able to see. You'd be blind.
I don't choose to take this power that way. Okay. I don't.
yeah, you would be
choose.
blind.
You'd be blind as fuck
Why would you be
Yeah.
faster than light?
because light's
Because
not
time,
moving.
light's not moving. Yeah,
Well, as you move, it would still hit your eyes.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't see. Like, that's not how that works. I don't think.
I feel like that's how that works.
I feel like it's probably not how that
I
works.
feel like I feel like that's like walking into a bar and it hits you in the head versus like the bar jamming into your eye socket, and it like needs to
Oh.
go into your eye socket. You know?
I never. Well,
Maybe
that
maybe
just
that's
means
how
that
it
that
works.
power is useless. So there's no point in like having the conversation.
That's why I said
Exactly,
if
so
you want to
pause
get
gang sucks.
scientific with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
pause
gang
gang is
better.
ass.
Yeah,
Okay, but what about fast forward gang?
that would be even
That
more
would just be
stupid than both of
terrible.
them.
What if
Like,
you could like sit
Shit, I'm
there,
about to get shot. Let me fast forward so I'm already dead. Like,
The only use I can see for that is just making your meaningless life a little bit better, like by skipping work or something.
yeah.
But if you're a rewind gang, you don't need to work, because you could just win the lottery. Or rob a bank. Or beat up Barack Obama.
That
Oh,
would
I
get
would-
you money.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
that would make you a lot of money.
I bet you there are people that would pay.
A lot of the Southerners would like that.
True.
Then you could run for president, and then you would make a lot of money.
You could win running for president by, like, knowing things. Like, you could market differently every time until it works.
I would say more of like if you beat up Barack Obama, the South would vote for you, and then
Oh, okay.
that's what I was saying.
And then I, like...
I feel
I
like
could-
if you broadcasted that you beat up Barack Obama, though, you would go to jail
How are they gonna get you?
True.
because you admitted to beating up Barack Obama.
Oh, all of a
Okay,
sudden I'm 10
cops
minutes
coming.
in the past.
Pow pow! They did, cause I already knew what they was gonna do.
You can't just kill them
Okay,
all.
well, okay.
Why
You
not?
can, but, like,
Why not? Why can't I?
You wouldn't win the presidency.
You don't need to win. You
If
could
they're
just
all
become...
dead, I'm automatically the president.
Yeah, you could just straight up become the president. Like, you could become the supreme dictator.
Then fucking Russia tries to invade the U.S. because everyone's dead except for me,
Well,
and
you
then I
already knew
kill
that.
Russia, and I become the supreme leader of Russia.
True. It's like Kim Jong-un if he was, like, not stupid and fat.
And like really cool.
It's like Kim
Yeah.
Jong-un if you have time powers.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Kim Jong-un?
Wait, Kim Jong.
I
Good
wish
question.
I was. You know that homie got so many bitches.
No,
No.
he got fake bitches.
Yeah, he ain't drop out the sky with his Glock and his bitches, bro.
What?
He just got the Glock.
Damn.
No bitches.
Homie lonely.
I mean, he probably pays for hella bitches.
That's
You
what I'm
think
saying.
that's
Well,
like-
no, he don't even have to pay them, because, like, if
Okay, he
they...
threatens them.
Yes, because if they don't
Bring
do
their
it, they just get
family.
sent to, like, a recalibration camp.
Sex time or else.
That's just rape.
Okay.
Raping someone is not the same as getting bitches.
I think there's a difference in definition here.
No. There shouldn't be.
It should not be.
You saying Jeffrey Dahmer got bitches? Did he rape
Jeffrey
people?
Dahmer was gay as fuck.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the one that raped bitches?
Ted Bundy?
Ted Bundy.
No, they're the same.
True. I wonder how fast you could travel with Pause Gang. Because, like, you would have to
Infinitely
walk.
fast.
You would have to walk/run everywhere you go.
Do you still age
paused.
if you're paused?
I'd
What did
imagine.
you say?
Do you still age if you're paused?
Okay, I heard you wrong.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said, "Do you still AIDS if you pause?"
Would the AIDS just stop? Just go away?
Would they finally be cured? I feel like you would still age.
If you still
No,
age,
because
then you would
time-
just ruin your life.
Time isn't moving though. Like you can move, but time isn't moving. So
But
I'd imagine-
but it would be time for you. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
moving.
that's true.
Also, isn't like aging like the effect of like gravity or some shit?
It's effective.
Because I know you age slower. You age slower on Mars.
I think that's just like skin aging. I think you're still just as likely to have like old people problems. Like heart failure and shit.
Are you saying I would still die at 80 on Mars?
Probably. I really doubt
You'd
gravity
probably die
affects
sooner.
heart problems.
Considering how Mars is like not
Stupid.
inhabitable.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
that is a factor.
Like just a
How
thought.
long would it take you to walk to Jupiter if you pause time?
I don't think you can
can't
walk to
on.
Jupiter.
Yeah,
Make a bridge. You have a lot of time.
I
don't-
don't think that's quite how that works either.
Space doesn't move, so therefore none of the effects of space would matter.
Unless you walk into the particles.
But there's still gravity.
There is no gravity in space. That's like the whole point of it.
if you
But
walk
like I'm
into
saying,
all,
gravity on Earth, you can't just build a vertical bridge and walk up it. Like,
Bro, make a ladder.
Make a ladder to fucking space?
Yeah. Like, what's that Bible thing? With the tower?
The Tower
Stairway
of
to
Babel?
heaven.
That's the one.
I don't think the Tower of Babel went to fucking space.
That's where they wanted it to go. They were
Is
trying
it?
to go to heaven. And God was like,
That's
fuck
not
that shit, and then
space.
killed them all.
What the fuck?
I fucking love. Can we talk about how like incredibly genocidal like biblical God is?
I mean, he didn't actually kill them all. He just was like, hey, now you speak Spanish and you speak Japanese. Go over there. And then they did
That's
that.
basically killing them.
True. If you speak Spanish, you should probably just kill yourself.
he made them speak Japanese so they couldn't understand what everyone else was saying, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. But they didn't revert back to baby, though.
Wait, so is that the Bible way of saying, yeah, that's how people got a different language?
Yep.
That's so weird.
Has
Why would he
nothing to
just
do.
be...
Has nothing to do with the fact that people come from different areas and formulated different ways of speaking to each other.
Why would God be like, yo, y'all trying to get to me? Nah. You know, you
So
speak
they
different
stopped working
languages.
It's so
together.
that way they would stop working together.
Oh.
God
that
doesn't
makes
like
sense, I
teamwork.
guess.
Yeah.
God
Why
doesn't
don't they just
like.
have babies and then work together with their babies? Like,
That takes a while.
Or they could
Not
just
really.
learn the other languages.
nah.
If you
Which
see
makes
anything
me
in
wonder
modern
why we
times-
haven't tried to build another tower to God now that
Because
we can
no
speak
one-
other
no.
languages.
No one in the world
That's the only
puts in the effort to learn other languages. Everyone lives in their own bubble still. That's the effect of God.
We should just start building a tower to God and see what happens.
Fuck around and find out.
If we do it while time is paused, is God still paused?
I think God would be paused.
Then we could just build a tower to God and give him a whole.
I feel like there's
little
no
dick-
God in this reality.
Damn.
In the reality that people are pausing and rewinding time,
Yeah.
God does
Could you
not
theoretically
exist.
then kill a God if you just pause time forever?
I don't know
I mean,
if God
do you
can
have
die
the
as
means to kill a God?
I would say more like if you just pause the universe, is God technically dead?
Yeah,
I think
but
everyone is technically
technically,
dead.
yeah.
So
got
you
that.
could kill God.
You could kill God.
Yeah, I guess you could. What would be
You
dope?
could.
I think something that would make pause way cooler is if you could like make an area that you pause,
If
and you don't
could
have to pause
also
everything.
rewind.
No. If you could have like you say all of New York is paused, and then just New York gets paused. That would
New
be
York,
dope.
you man.
Imagine having
Fuck
the
New York.
rewind button, but you can just rewind whatever you want. You don't have to rewind you.
Certain people.
Fuck you, return to baby.
Someone like walks
They
up to start a
return to
conversation with you, and you're like, go back.
Say like if you like return someone to baby, right, and they born in a hospital, but then that hospital got destroyed, would they just return to floating in the air?
Wait, what if you put someone back
Although
into
they're
their
dead as a
mother?
baby.
What if you reverted someone back into like a growing fetus, right?
I think
would
you
their
would
mother
move
just
someone-
spontaneously become pregnant?
No, I think you would move them along their own timeline.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh,
you
so the
would-
mom goes back too. So there's
Yeah, like-
consequences to this shit.
I was saying more like they would have to relive their own life before they got to that point a second time. They wouldn't be aware that you rewinded them though.
But that's just useless. And then that's like multiple universe theories and shit, and then you get like butterflies and whatever.
I really like the idea that they remember that I rewinded them, and so they come up to talk to me, and I just make them rewind a few steps, and I just keep doing it every time they come forward. And they're trapped in an infinite loop of walking towards me. Don't die.
except that they know and they could end the loop at any time and choose not to.
Like, every time they walk up to you, their eyes get a little bit more panicked.
And they could end the loop at any time but don't know that.
They're like, oh shit, I just gotta keep going. Just walking.
What if you could fast forward human beings?
It would be so useless still.
No, it would be
like-
so cool. Like
Like,
if you
you're like,
piss me
oh,
off,
fuck.
you're all of a sudden 94.
Yeah, fuck you in particular. You're dust now.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not like fast forwarding people. That's just making them old.
Oh, so
That's
you
different.
mean like they just like fast forward through their life?
Yeah, because that's what the rewind is.
I guess you're right. Well, is the rewind like you just go backwards, or is it like I
Yeah,
want to go
it's
back to
just
when
you
I
go
was 8
backwards.
and then you do it?
It's just you go backwards.
Oh, how long does it take?
I don't know. You ever rewind a movie?
Dude, that shit takes forever.
Yeah. Don't rewind super far.
Imagine watching. I'm just trying to imagine someone getting infinitely fucking weaved and then trips still. Like, eventually the person just gets bored of your bullshit and trips you and walks away.
Can you imagine you don't like someone and you watch them stub their toe and then they just do it over and over?
Can you imagine being a pause ganger and not liking people though? If
And
you
then
didn't like
stubbing their
someone,
toe
you could
with
just
your toe?
ruin their lives.
You could do that with rewind gang.
But not as quick, not as effectively.
I think it's a
I
lot
feel
more
like that makes it
torturous.
better.
Yeah.
More satisfying.
With pause gang, you could just like pause gang, roll up, burn their house down, pause gang, leave.
Okay, but with rewind gang, you could go
pull up,
burn their house
burn their
down,
house
make
down.
them live through it, rewind it, make them live through it again, and just keep doing it. And they
You
remember.
can commit arson infinitely.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably commit arson infinitely with pause gang too. You just have to wait for civilization to rebuild itself.
I would steal your girlfriend, Riley, and then rewind and before I did it and then do it again and just keep doing that.
I would pause gang and snap your fucking neck
You
and
can't.
wait.
Nope.
I
you
would
can't.
pause gang. I would pause gang, find you, kill you, and then I would like decapitate you.
I'm gonna
So you-
continually rewind you. That way you're
I would-
dumb. You're gonna be a dumb baby again.
I would split your. I'm not gonna go into detail. Never mind.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
Split your cock.
Okay. It's
Hands
no
off
longer
my
family-friendly.
You told Mexican people to kill themselves like 10
No,
minutes
that's
ago.
not what I said. I said if you speak Spanish, you may as well kill yourself.
My bad.
That means Spain, Mexico, Brazil, all of South
Brazilians don't
America.
speak Spanish.
See, some of them do.
Brazilians definitely
Portuguese and
speak
Spanish.
Portuguese.
Portuguese and
Yeah.
Spanish.
I feel like it's mainly Portuguese.
No.
Okay.
Also, I
They're
feel
basically the same
isn't
thing.
there a country in Africa that's Spanish speaking? Like
Yeah.
New Guinea
A lot
or
of
something?
them, actually.
Because they got colonized by Spain.
I would just kill off like half the fucking population of the world.
History. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people that speak Spanish.
Not anymore. Fucking kill yourself.
You're just telling them to do it. That doesn't mean they're gonna do it.
With Rewind Gang, it's already done.
Not how that works.
I don't think that's how that works.
If you were Rewind Gang, could you rewind the world? And not you? So you can just, like, travel backwards in time, but put only
No.
forwards at a normal pace?
That would be so cool. I would meet Jesus.
No.
I would
Yeah,
take
but then you
Jesus'
would be
virginity.
stuck at Jesus.
I don't care. I would live
That's
through
still
all
a
that.
flex.
Wait, I would still die normally, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
I would
you would
just
be
auto-mortal.
stuck in Jesus time.
That would
You're
be
just
cool.
stuck in Jesus.
Oh god. Oh, there's nothing I would want more than that.
He clamps your shit.
Jesus get that
Was-
gorilla grip?
Was Jesus circumcised?
Oh, I don't
He's
know.
Jewish.
Can I? I'm gonna Google that.
If I was going to,
I think
like,
they started
travel
doing that
back in
after
time,
Jesus died.
I'd go back to the point where like modern technology looks like fucking magic.
Jesus
brings,
Christ
like-
was circumcised as a Jew on the 8th day after his birth.
Let's go.
I'd buy like a
Damn,
lot
browser.
of ammo and just a gun
What?
and just start capping people. And I would
Oh,
call
he's
myself
talking
a
about
wizard.
going back in time.
I would call myself a wizard and have them build me a tower, else I would kill them all.
Are you the reason that God did the Tower of Babel shit? Is this canon now?
Wait, is this canon? Am I eventually going to get time powers and make the Tower of Babel? And then get
No.
nerfed by God?
Damn.
But like, what would you do if you were like if it was like 1,000 years ago? Would you be like fucking
I'd cry.
royal? Would you like
I'd cry.
want to be like royalty
I'd
then?
cry.
You'd cry?
Yeah, I would cry.
Even if you were like a king?
I'd probably cry less.
What's the alternative? Could I? So I just go back 1,000 years, or not?
That's it.
Yeah, or not. You can go back 1,000 years and be like royalty and be like a fucking wizard or whatever you want to be because
I don't
really
think
they...
that's what that was.
Well, no, you could be like everyone would think you're a fucking wizard. You could be like the world's greatest con artist.
Like, can I take
How
shit
would
with me?
people think you're a wizard?
I would have. Bro, imagine bringing a fucking gun in 1,000 years ago, like a couple thousand years ago. Like
How much ammo you got?
However much I can carry.
You would just get burned. Like they,
I would cap a
they
lot of
ain't
homies.
vibing with your shit, man. They're not gonna
Or
just be
you
like, oh,
die
he
of the plague
or that. That's an alternative.
or dysentery.
Yeah, but Rewind Gang wouldn't.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Well, this is assuming you are Rewind Gang, I think. Right?
No more rewinding.
So you just
No
go
more
back.
rewinding.
That's as far as
just,
you can go.
go back once. You go back once. You're in like
Oh.
medieval times. Okay?
Yeah, no, your plan was to go back as far as possible, but then you got hard capped at 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. What was
let's just
happening a
not
1,000 years
value.
ago? Hold up. What was happening 1,000 years ago? What
Medieval times.
was
That was like
happening?
yeah, medieval times like 1080 to 1500.
Oh wait, yeah.
Muslims destroy Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem.
Well, good
The
thing I'm in
Danes
England.
control English.
Oh fuck.
Canute takes the throne, conquers Norway, and then dies.
Is that Viking time? Because that would
That
that
sounds
would
kinda
drastically
like
change
Viking
me.
time.
Life expectancy was shorter.
I
Hold on,
Vikings.
wait.
Viking.
Hold on, Riley. What
I
would
want to
happen
be a
if
Viking.
you want to be a Viking?
Yes.
Elaborate.
I want to fuck bitches, get money.
I know what the Vikings did. That
I
was
wanna
kind
be
of
a
like their
Viking.
whole thing.
You could do that
Dave.
without like pillaging.
Well, that's not as
just
cool.
think-
You know how cool it is to be a Viking?
I feel like
Yeah,
being
I
a
love
Viking was
killing
like
innocent people and raping women.
And then you get praised for it.
Who praised them?
the
All
Vikings.
the other Vikings?
That was it. It's literally an echo
Yeah.
chamber. It's like being racist today.
Okay.
It's like being racist today, but considerably cooler.
Yeah.
Why am I
Because they
here?
weren't racist. They just killed and pillaged everyone.
Okay, so they weren't racist. They were just committing war crimes over and over while raping
There
women.
were no war crimes. I feel like the Vikings.
You
probably
would know
committed
that the
less war
Geneva
crimes.
no.
than
You would
normal
know.
people.
You would know that the Geneva Conventions exist if you went back in time.
What war crimes are they committing?
They were fucking murdering innocent people and raping women and
We
children.
do that.
Huh?
That still happens.
You do that.
I don't.
Well, then I
That
don't want to
still
hear it.
happens.
Okay, that's like saying people die, and that's not a
And no
problem
one
because
cared
it
when
happened.
America did it in Afghanistan.
I don't.
We
think that
literally,
I don't
we
think
literally committed a war crime, put it on the news, and then we were like, "Yeah, that was the wrong person." And said, "Hey, my bad."
I guess that did happen. Yeah. Well, I feel like there's also. I'm not saying it's okay that happened, but more like there's a difference between knowing you're doing it and not knowing. Like you are doing it on purpose, and the U.S. was like, "Hee hee, bomb, go boom."
We also didn't we bomb kindergartens?
I don't know. I do.
Shit.
I think that might.
I'm
need to
just
be fine.
saying. I feel like Vikings are cool.
Vikings are cool as fuck. Trey's just a bitch.
Yeah.
No, you guys remind me of the people that are like, "Oh my god, I was born in the wrong generation," and then they would just go back and die of the bubonic plague.
No, Vikings are just cool.
Vikings are just cool.
If
Like,
my
I don't-
whole life revolved around fighting, eating food, and killing bitches, and then going to heaven by killing bitches, that sounds sick.
That is the fucking life right there.
You guys are just
Your
admitting
whole
to
goal
being
in life?
bloodthirsty.
No, it just seems sick as you're telling me you don't want to have a sword battle.
Okay, I would have a sword battle with like someone who
Exactly.
knew how to use a sword. I wouldn't want to go
They
up to like.
did.
Not everyone knows how to use a sword,
Yeah, but a lot of the people they fought probably did.
including the
Okay,
women
and
and
all-
children that they raped.
In all all
Rob,
fairness,
I
the
don't think they
Vikings,
raped the children.
the
They definitely
Vikings
did.
did kind of just pull up on people, and it really didn't matter who you were. You were either dying or getting fucked, and there was
Literally.
I feel like everyone did that during that time.
yeah, the Vikings were just
really.
kind of the best at it.
The
Yeah.
Vikings were the ones that like popularized that hoe.
I don't.
Okay, that's
think
metal.
so.
That's not cool.
It's kind of cool.
I would just go back and be like a cousin to the prince, so that way I never had to
Yeah,
work,
that's
but I didn't
stupid.
have any obligations, and I could just
Yeah,
like
that's
read
stupid.
books all the time.
Then you have a boring ass life and you die of the fucking dysentery without doing shit.
No, because I have the best healers, and I would have so many winches, because
So would
1022
I,
AD.
because I'm a Viking.
Yeah, but mine weren't terrified into doing it, and I don't keep them in chains.
Okay, you pay them.
No, I don't. The king does that.
Okay.
I'd be like the third son to the king, so I would never have to be like I would always be like
That's
the
too
one of
important.
the highest status in the room, but also I wouldn't have any real responsibility.
That's too
Maybe
important.
I would
for me.
have to go to war every now and then, but that's okay because I wanted to kill fuckers anyways.
No, I would not do that.
I'm a
Too
Viking.
important. Would you be like a Viking overlord or just like some
No.
random ass Viking?
I'd be like, you know, Viking overlord. I'd be like Viking advisor.
Damn, you'd be
Yeah,
like,
but then you
Because
wouldn't.
I feel like Viking overlord wouldn't get to fight bitches as much.
give it like Viking advisor is just like, hey, you should go over there and kill them all.
Not like advisor, but like I fight bitches.
Like, you'd be like a jarl
Sure.
from Skyrim.
I don't know what that is.
I've never played Skyrim.
I'm not gonna
Sounds
explain
like a
it.
urinary disease.
It does kind of sound like a urinary disease.
The fucking jarl.
Something wrong with
Yeah.
your dick? You got the Jarl. Call 1-800-STOP the Jarl.
That's a really bad commercial.
Bro, imagine getting to fucking like duel people though. Like you just walk up to someone and
I know.
hit them with a gauntlet, and you're like, "Fight me, bitch!" And they have to, or else or else they're dishonorable.
Or else their wife fucking leaves them for you.
Yeah. Like that is such a funny lifestyle.
But what happens whenever you lose and you're
I
like
don't
bleeding?
lose.
You bleed out on the floor and everyone's just laughing at you.
I don't lose those. I'm the
You
third
don't
son
laugh
of,
at Vikings.
I'm the third son of the king. They're expected to lay down and die in that circumstance.
I'm a Viking. So I
And they-
want to die in battle. It's like my whole goal in life.
Yeah, but that's like believing in Greek mythology. Like, you ain't actually about to go up and eat food and fight people. You're just gonna die.
Okay, but I'd be like, Sam, I'm dying.
Also,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like hypocritical that we look back that like in a world where like religion is very widespread that we still look back and fucking laugh at like Greek and Norse mythologies.
Oh yeah, no. I am firmly in the belief that in 2,000 years people are gonna look back and be like, those ancient Christian myths were so fucking weird, huh?
I feel like people
Yeah,
already
like-
do that.
Kinda, yeah. The only people who do that though, if you call Christianity a myth right now, it's like not even like
I guess
thing that
people
you
don't
do to
call
be
it a
cool.
myth, but
It's
people
just
be
like-
like,
no, people do that. There's like a group of like
Really?
atheists who wear top hats and shit. You know, those type of people who are just like
no.
the myth of Christianity.
I mean, it's definitely like a thing. Like Christianity is a religion.
Damn,
Yeah,
we
and
just
like
called
there
out
are
every
still people
religion.
who like
So
There
then
are-
how is it a myth if it's a thing?
Well, because I mean, ancient Greek mythology is still it was a religion. I'm pretty sure there's a
Shit,
group of people that still
That's
follow
what
it.
mythology means.
Kinda, yeah.
I
Like-
yeah.
there are
Damn.
still people who like worship the fucking Norse gods and shit.
Are there?
Yeah, like I know one personally.
Okay, that's just called being
All the way in
mentally fucking
Alabama?
unstable.
No, like unironically, like there are a lot of people, not like a ton, but like as like an organized religion like we know them today. But like there's a lot of like people who just like they're called pagans. That's what paganism is.
Pagans are Norse people?
Pagans are like anything that's not like
So those are the
Anything that's
bitches
not
that
like
be
major
like,
religion.
I'm a witch, I'm gonna
Oh,
cast a
yeah.
spell on you, and then tie a fucking piece of barley around a soap can and think you're
That's
gonna die.
that's more of like
Wicca.
that's like I hate to say it because it's a generalization, but that's like Wicca. That's like the Wiccans. And
What the fuck is
again,
a Wicca?
they
What's up, my
worship like
Wicca?
trees and shit. You can't say that.
I said Wicca. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, I worship Wicca.
So Wiccans worship like
I'm
nature and shit.
100% Wicca.
To my knowledge, I don't know that much about it. I've known one Wiccan ever in my entire life.
I just looked
Homie
it up.
only knows one Wicca.
So there's between 500 and 1,000 people in Denmark who still believe in the old Nordic religion and worship the ancient gods.
So like
So
it's
I
not
think
like a
paganism
thriving
is
religion.
different. I think paganism.
Paganism's just people that don't believe in main religions.
Yeah,
So it can
paganism
be
is
a-
like
it's a
It's just a side character.
yeah,
It's
you
a
don't
side
believe in
hustle.
that. You don't believe in that mainstream shit. You're like a religious hipster.
Damn. Wait, religious hipster? What's like the Arizona iced tea of religion?
what?
I don't know.
I definitely think it's Norse. It's definitely the Norse because they believe in
No.
like multiple ceremonies that involve drinking a lot of alcohol.
But Arizona iced tea isn't alcoholic.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Long Island iced tea for some reason.
Well,
No.
it said Arizona, so
I don't know.
I think it'd be Wicca because they have sex magic.
Do they?
Do you just
Yep.
drink Arizona iced tea and all of a sudden your cock goes fucking bedoingers?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Respect.
you ain't drinking the right Arizona iced tea.
Well, I don't drink it, so I guess anything could happen.
Had a fucking gallon of that in middle school. Shit went wild.
The art class was
Shit
weird.
went hard.
Art class went hard wild.
Oh, our class went boing.
Let's just say that stuff on the canvas wasn't paint.
What was it?
Not paint.
You should look at it with a black light. It would change the whole pit. It would change the whole composition.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Wait, that would be cool. Painting
That'd be
with
so
cum.
cool.
Yo! Did we
Yo,
discover
new
something?
video?
New video idea?
No,
Why not?
no.
What do you mean
Why not?
no? I've been collecting for years. I have a whole jar of that shit.
I don't want to get taken off YouTube the second video.
What do you mean?
What about the third video?
Fourth?
We'll think about it for
This
the
idea
fourth.
to someone.
We should. I should like send this to like Moist
Message,
Critical's
like-
email.
Yeah. Shit. You should.
Yeah. Paint with
That'd be
cum.
crazy. That'd go hog wild. I don't know why I'm saying hog
Stop
wild.
saying
I've
hog
never
wild.
said that before. I know,
I'm literally gonna
sorry.
disconnect you.
Don't. Please.
I want to put it out there that Riley took a break from speaking to send go to horny jail gifts into the chat,
Was it
Eating.
a gift?
I'm eating fruity chews.
and we're the gay ones.
Who said we were gay?
Wait, oh, horny and gay aren't the same thing. I forgot.
Yeah. Not.
I'm opening. So they're like Starbursts, but they're really hard to open. So I have a knife, like a karambit. I'm opening them with.
Rudy Chews? I feel like
Yeah.
I know what those are.
They're horrible.
They sound
Guess
like
what they are.
off-brand high chews.
They're
what
off-brand
I was thinking.
Starbursts.
Dude,
don't know
high
what
chews
high
are
chew is.
sick.
High chews are dope.
They're so good.
They're like
They're like-
Starburst, but better.
Yeah, they're like Starburst if they put the whole fruit tussie in there.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Homie said the fratussy.
I'm kind of facts though.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Can't tell me highs you don't taste like fruit tussie.
Oh, yes it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, don't take this the wrong way, but I think we're too stupid to make a podcast.
Fratussy.
Don't just say fratussy. You ape.
He's kind of got a point though.
This is quite possibly the worst candy I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Then stop eating it?
No.
I forgot you were a little gremlin, man.
I paid money for this experience.
How are you gonna
You know-
go into a store, pick up some shitty candy, and be like, "Yeah, I'll pay money for that,"
I
and then
thought
force
you were
yourself
Wait,
to eat it?
I
can't
thought you were
say
going
that.
in a different direction, and you were gonna be like, how do you go into a store, pick up some high chews, go to the counter, and be like, this shit got the fructose.
Why would you say that?
I don't know, man.
Why are you
Making
going-
small talk?
That's right, bro. I would hate to be in public with you.
Dude, I never want to go in public with either of you. No.
Oh, that would be so great.
That would be really fun.
Can
it'd
we
be so fun.
Can we meet up and
Thought
just
industry
go
special.
harass people?
Yeah, thought industry
Maybe
special.
not harass people.
No, not harassment. We could just
Oh,
do
that's what
ninja
Riley
rolls.
said.
We could do ninja rolls down the supermarket aisles or something.
I find
See-
it fun making other people, like
Uncomfortable.
my friends, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
by
See,
talking
I do
to
the
them.
same thing, but I do it with random people in public.
Yeah.
See, I am not a bitch. So
Well, no, I don't harass random people. I
Yeah.
make my friends uncomfortable by involving random people because they're uncomfortable with strangers.
No, I go out of my way to make situations, like when I'm out with Sam and stuff, I go out of my way to put him in uncomfortable situations,
Yeah.
a lot.
You mean like
So-
in an Applebee's with the Rock cutouts next
Like
to the door?
you walk up to the
Oh my
get some high
fucking God.
chews. You
Okay.
go to the cash register, and then the person's like, "Damn, you getting high chews?" And you're like, "Yeah, me and my homie eating all this Fruitosi later."
No, okay, I have a
That's
story
what I
now.
would do.
Because I was reminded of the Applebee's story. And I feel like this is something I have to get off my chest. Sam and I went to an Applebee's, and so just for context, so everyone knows, we can set the scene here. Sam is an almost 200-pound Mexican dude. Okay. I am.
Sam's tall though, right?
Sam's a little bit tall. Sam's pushing 6 feet.
You pushing P.
I'm pushing P. Me, on the other hand, I'm 5'6".
5'6" gremlin.
I'm
man.
5'6" on a good day. Okay.
5'6" with 2-inch insoles.
I'm 5'6" on a good day. I had bleach blonde hair at the time. And we go to this fucking Applebee's, and we sit down we're sat next to the bar at one of those high tables. And this lady walks in, and she's kind of obviously been drinking. And this was not late in the day. This is maybe 1 in the afternoon. And she's all sorts of fucked up already. So Sam and I sit down at this Applebee's, and we're eating. And the lady is trying to talk to us from the bar, yelling across the room at me. And then she stands up and walks over and stands next to our table to talk to us. And Sam looks so fucking uncomfortable. And I keep trying to get this lady to go sit the fuck down. I'm like, ma'am, I don't like it when people just walk up to me and talk to me. I'm trying to eat.
Do you mean exactly what you do to other people?
Yes, except this is creepy because this lady is very old. Not very old, but middle-aged.
Very
Yeah,
old.
cool.
On the verge of death.
Yeah, 50 to 60. 50 to 60.
That's my mom.
And
Why are you kept? Why? Oh, that discombobulated me. Why is your mom at an Applebee's in Alabama?
Shit goes hard.
so this lady, I finally get her to go sit the fuck back down at the bar. And then she starts yelling at us across the room again. I'm like, ma'am, I'm trying to enjoy my Applebee's. Leave me alone. And she walks back over so that she can tell me about how I look so good. I look like her son, apparently, but he died in a car accident, and also he was on meth.
So basically you, but without the car accident.
Yeah, me and all my meth,
Yeah. Keep that shit on.
Apparently, I look like her meth head son, who died in a car crash, and she wasn't upset that he died in a car crash because again, he did meth.
She basically said she hopes you die.
And I was like, you know what? That good for you, ma'am. Can you go sit down, please? And she went to go sit down, and she looks back over at me and says, you look so good. You're so cute. I bet your lover loves you. What are you, like 14?
Oh.
It's like, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is an Applebee's.
Ma'am, this is an Applebee's. I am a legal adult. Leave me
I've
alone.
been like, nah, bitch, I'm 12.
No, that would have just made her come on stronger.
Exactly.
No, I just want to be left alone. And then she gets up again and walks back over after and I'm like, ma'am, please stand away from me. I have like PTSD and shit. I'm not mentally stable. I need you to walk away from me, okay? I need you to go the fuck away.
That is your method of getting people to go away, is just straight up lying to them?
It's a pretty good fucking method.
I mean, it works.
It is actually not quite a lie.
If some 5'6" gremlin dude walked and told me that he had fucking PTSD, I ain't fucking with him.
Ma'am, I'm prone to violent. I didn't actually say this. Ma'am, I'm prone to violent.
Ma'am, I have the Glock in my belt strap. Get the fuck away from me.
It's important.
Ma'am,
to
I
know-
got the blicky on me.
It's important to know I had a knife in my hand during this. Like not a steak knife, but like a
Butter knife?
a butterfly knife.
Just done with a butterfly knife in Applebee's?
Yeah, I always carry a knife, like everywhere I go.
So wait, this lady comes up to you and you feel so
butterfly knife's
threatened, you just
illegal in
whip
Alabama?
out the butterfly knife.
I
think they're
didn't
just-
whip
they're
it
just
out. I
straight
had it
legal.
like in my hand underneath the table, like not out or anything. But like if she had like gotten any closer to me or touched me or anything, like I have like okay, that's a story for another time. Like the whole I'm like really fucked up and shit, you know? But like I wasn't lying when I was like, ma'am, I need you to like step away from me. I have like mild PTSD. I need you to not be like walking up and like standing in my face and being in like my little bubble, you know?
Mhm.
So instead of being a normal fucking person and going to sit the fuck down, she walks over and leans on Sam
Oh.
and starts whispering in his fucking ear.
Oh.
And Sam is like, go sit the fuck. Sam tells her in the politest possible way, go sit down.
It's so funny, because Sam could have just absolutely stunted on that bitch at any time.
He's like, ma'am,
Sam.
I'm trying to eat my mac and cheese. Please, just leave us in peace. Instead,
ma'am.
he could have sumo flipped her into the fucking wall.
Yeah.
At this point, the manager notices, and so the manager's name is Sasha, okay? And don't be fooled. This is a 6.5. It's probably taller than 6.5 foot tall man.
6.5
with
foot. Does that mean like 6'6" or like 6 foot and a half an inch?
6'6",
Okay.
and or up. Like he's probably taller than 6'6", with
a tall
tattoos
man.
all down his arms, and his sleeves are all rolled up.
And his name is Sasha?
Sasha, yes.
Sasha?
Definitely Russian.
And he walks
Is
up
that a Russian
and,
thing?
and stares down at this lady.
They call people named Alexander Sasha. That's why they call simple Sasha.
I don't know that.
Well, that's true.
He stares this lady down and is just staring at her and makes a conversation with us while never breaking eye contact until she goes and sits the fuck down while he's staring her in the eye. And he gives us a free meal and talks to us about the new Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie that had just come out.
Does he have like a really thick
I
accent?
don't remember. No.
Was it Red Notice?
What?
Red Notice? the
No,
new
I don't
movie?
think it was.
Oh.
I don't think it was. It was like a comedy, I think.
I
I have no idea what it was.
Been in a lot of movies recently.
He has. He's quite a guy. You know,
Do you
a
like
lot of
The
my
Rock?
coworkers don't like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay,
A
well,
lot of your
coworkers are
coworkers
also
can catch these
furries and
fucking
witches.
hands.
That's true. Yeah, no, they can all catch the work.
Why don't they like The Rock?
They say that he plays the same character in every movie, but like if it's not broke, don't fix it, man.
He low-key do kind of play the same character in every
Yeah,
movie.
but like so does
In every
Ryan
movie,
Reynolds.
He makes absolute bands.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, so does
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds
Reynolds, though.
is like my favorite actor ever, but he's never different. He's just Ryan
Better
Reynolds.
than trying to pull a Chris Pratt and start being Mario.
True.
It's a me, a Mario.
Damn.
So,
You
Great
seen that
impression.
video?
Nope.
while we're on the topic of
He
like,
posted a video on Twitter, and it was like him doing a Mario impression because he's in the new Mario live action shit. But it like wasn't an attempt at a Mario impression at all, and everyone was like, "Damn, why this do Mario?"
Okay.
It's a funnier video when you see it.
Homie just like culturally appropriated Mario.
It's just because it's just like a 3-second clip of Chris Pratt turning on the camera and going, "It's a me, a Mario," and it's funny because
Is
it's
it
Chris
is it
Pratt,
self-aware?
and he looks stupid. I think
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a troll.
Okay. So what were you saying, Riley? You said while we're on the topic of what?
while we're on the topic, Robert Downey Jr. plays himself in every movie, but I love Robert Downey Jr.
I
Is he just a raging asshole IRL?
I think he's cool as fuck.
He's not mean IRL. No, he plays very different characters. In
Yeah,
movies.
because in like the first 2 Supermans, he's just not Superman, Iron Man. He's just like a raging asshole, or at least in the first one. I don't really remember the second one.
The third
Is it
Iron Man
like-
is the only one I remember because it has the Mandarin in it, and all I can think of every time I think of like Iron Man now is the clip of the guy going, "You'll never see me coming." And that's all I can think of every time I think of Iron Man.
That's all Riley ever has in his head.
It's just like that one thought that just bounces around. the
It
Windows
really is.
screensaver. And then every time it
really
hits the
is.
corner,
Sometimes it just, yeah.
yeah, no, when it hits the corner, he's just like, "You'll never see me again," or whatever.
Like he just has to say it out loud.
yeah,
Never see me coming.
coming again. You'll never see me again. This isn't gonna work, Samantha. You'll never see me again.
That's how I'm gonna break up with Alex.
I'm sending this
Dating
to
a
her.
dude.
Homie dating a dude. Then again, Riley is like half a girl name, so
Female.
technically, she's the dude. He's the her.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
That's actually crazy.
I know.
I don't
Wow.
like you guys.
You guys really are just breaking the gender norms, and I'm
Sure.
proud of you.
I'm proud of you guys.
I'm glad you're the stay-at-home wife, Riley.
Yep. Y'all definitely use the Stop
fits you
Asian
well.
Hate badge on.
I
your
bet
head.
she's taller than you.
She's definitely
think
taller
so.
than him. No, she is. If he doesn't know off the top of his head, she's
That
taller
means-
than him.
No, Alex definitely isn't taller than me.
No, she definitely is.
No, because I look down at Alex a lot.
Well,
to make
she's
fun
like
of her.
4'2".
No, she's like, I'm like 5'6". She's like 5'4".
How are you
Okay, that's
looking
not really
down?
looking down. That's like looking slightly below eye level.
No, it's not.
Homie sees
That's
her
like
forehead at his
2
eye
inches
level.
lower. It's
If I'm
like-
looking at someone, if like there's someone standing next to me that's like 5'10", I'm not like I'm staring down at this bitch.
No, but like when you're like really close to someone and they're 2 inches shorter than you, like it's hard to like not look down to look at them.
Why are you that close and making eye contact and just speaking to each other?
No, we're not like that close, but like we go like throw axes and shit, and I have to coach her on like axe throwing and shit. So you have to stand like fairly close.
You know, I think Riley would make a better Viking than you, Kevin.
I probably
I
would.
don't. I feel like throwing your axes in combat is very ineffective.
Probably.
Just saying. You throw your axe, you don't got no more axe.
But like I've also been in a knife fight, which I know is only tangentially related.
What?
Yeah, I've been like stabbed and shit. We've had this conversation.
No,
I don't.
No,
think
we haven't.
have.
Yeah, like
Nope.
No.
yeah, when I was I
When I was
Yeah.
13, I had my first
My
love.
first love. She stabbed
Yeah,
my
like-
ass. Now I have PTSD.
I told you it was like a legitimate thing. But
I don't think you've told us about this.
He's never told us about this.
I feel like I have.
I
I
don't-
feel like it's
Why
been
don't you
mentioned in
explain
passing.
for everybody else?
So, okay, hold up.
We gotta
I have
prepare
to, like-
himself.
I have to.
Gotta bring out the props.
Yeah, hold up. I have to find like, for my benefit. For my benefit. Okay. Where's my fucking drink? Okay, never mind. It's whatever. I'm gonna drink the spray paint that sits next to my desk.
Huh?
What color is it?
Blue.
Blue raspberry? Nice.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
It's my
flavor.
favorite flavor.
Oh, I heard him shake it. Oh no.
Why'd you just keep spray paint?
Because I use it for shit.
But like, why on your desk?
You wouldn't get it, Mom. I
I
need
feel like
this.
that's a really good way to accidentally like stab your spray paint.
I feel like this is a really easy way for me to spray paint a bag and then put it over your head.
That is true.
Okay.
That-
Now I
that
just
is-
got a blue bag on my head.
Yeah.
like, damn.
Anyways,
Moving on.
moving on. When I was a wee lad living in the ghettos, okay. I was like the only white kid in my block. Okay.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I was like the only white kid on my block because it was all Mexicans.
Oh, never mind.
Because I lived in El Paso, Texas.
I lived there too. No, whenever I was in Alabama, which is where Riley is now, I was like the only white kid. And then I moved to El Paso, where I was the only white kid. But this time it was Mexicans.
I've
And-
only grown up in very white places.
Yeah, we know, you're extremely racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hate me them minorities.
Yeah, yep, I can tell. There's
They're
a lot
my
of
least
hatred.
favorite.
I'm your least favorite?
Nope. The
Oh. Oh,
minority.
they are your... I thought you said you're my least favorite.
Oh, well, you might be.
Fair enough. But anyway.
Anyway, you got stabbed.
Yeah, I got
What a
jumped.
segue. What a
I
segue.
got jumped. And they stabbed me.
They jumped the little 5-foot gremlin.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why didn't you just run between their legs and keep going?
Have you ever tried to run between a cholo's legs?
Oh, their pants are down so low. You just get clotheslined.
You get clotheslined, bro.
Shit.
But then you take their pants off.
No, that's not how pants work.
Different scenario. They ain't wearing belts.
Yeah, but like if you think about it, if you like slap into like pants and they go backwards, you're not pulling them down. You picking up what I'm putting down here?
I think we'll have to agree to disagree.
Okay. All right.
But
Agree to
yeah.
disagree.
Like, that's the story of how I got stabbed, and it resulted in me using PTSD as an excuse at an Applebee's.
Did it hurt?
Wow, that's like the butterfly effect or something.
Yeah, it did.
you say, did it hurt?
It has lasting effects. So, I think earlier we were talking about how my voice has like a. We were talking about how I just think Tran's exact words were, "You sound like Swagger Souls if he smoked a pack a day or some shit."
Did you get stabbed in the throat?
No, I got stabbed in the lung, and if you can hear it, I breathe in a lot.
You like wheeze?
Yeah, I like wheeze a little bit when I breathe out.
Damn.
So like, my mic isn't sensitive, and I keep my mic sensitivity low so you guys don't hear me fucking mouth breathing when I talk too much.
That's
So you just be at like Zaxby's working and you'd be like, is there anything else
Yeah.
you want today?
No, I have a mask on, and I keep a drink at the cash station at the cash register. So like, they see like the mouth, like the mask going in and out a lot, but they don't really register because, let's be honest, old people aren't very observant usually. Like really, really old people, and that's the only type of people who come into the place I work.
True.
So like I take a moment like every 10, 20 minutes to like take a drink out of my drink, so that it minimizes like the raspiness.
Look at
So
you
wait.
being prepared and shit.
Why did they jump you?
Honestly, I don't really
Just
remember.
don't know.
I'm kind of okay. So Trin definitely remembers, but I was kind of like, I'm kind of a dick now. I was really mean when I was
When
in, like,
Riley
middle
was
school, high
younger,
school.
He had like fucking dickhead syndrome. Homie was an
Yeah, I
asshole.
was really mean.
Hmm.
Homie probably pulled up to a cholo and was just like, fuck you. And that was it. And just walked away. And then the next day he gets jumped and he's like, why the fuck are they stabbing me? Like, that's probably what happened. Some dumb
This
shit
is
like that.
this is completely unrelated, but I've been looking at the go to horny jail gif. I've
Yeah.
been staring at it. I just now realized that bonk is knob backwards.
What the fuck?
And
Yo.
it kind of changed me as a person.
It changed me as a person as well.
It changes the way you see the word.
I know.
Knob. Like, you could bonk someone with a knob.
But you can't knob someone with a bonk.
I think we're onto something.
That's deep.
That's really deep.
I'm 13 and this is deep.
I think we just fixed your PTSD, Riley.
I think we just figured it.
No more medication.
You don't need to go to therapy anymore.
Speaking of
We'll
which,
handle it.
speaking of which,
Did you like go to therapy?
no, I kind of just dealt with it in like the worst way possible, which was dissociating like everything.
Why are we, like, carving Riley's old wounds?
I'm just asking questions.
And for a while, I was like really numb to everything. It took a while to like stop being such an idiot about life and like feel shit again. Like it was so bad at a certain point. I would literally sit in my room staring at a wall for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, not thinking.
Wait,
I would just stare.
How old were you? Because, like, did you live in El Paso before or after you met Trenton?
Before.
Before.
Dang, so you're pretty young then.
Yeah. And it's probably part of the reason I was such a dick when I like met Trent. Like
Were
I
you,
was
like,
just
in
I was
middle
just
school?
mean. Yeah.
I
I
met
was
him
actually
when he
in
was
like
in middle
grade
school.
school.
I met him
No,
when he was in middle school.
It was like elementary school actually.
That's fucking
This happened.
crazy.
This was like 5th grade-ish.
Wait, Riley, I didn't realize that we've known each other for like the better part of a decade.
Yeah, we have.
That's
That
crazy.
shit's crazy.
Wow. I don't even like you that much.
That's kind of hurtful.
I actually hate your ass.
I was about to be like you and Trent, you and fucking Landon are like second family almost. Like I
And then I hit you with
Like,
the.
I don't
hit
even
you with
like
the.
you that
I don't
much.
even like you. You know.
I was like, damn, bro.
I don't like you because I love you.
Damn, he's smooth with it.
I can't do that because I can't. My mic is so broken that if I touch it, it goes to horny jail,
Okay.
which I'll show you after we stop the recording.
Speaking of stop the
Horny
recording.
jail.
Speaking of which, this has been a fairly long episode. So unless we've all got some parting words, I'm gonna go cry for a little bit. Now that we've brought up all of that, and does anyone any parting words for our audience who's made it this far?
I hope you don't
I'm
stop.
not gonna
existing.
go cry.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
And that's a good one.
Yeah, that, no,
No,
that was
Kevin,
cool.
I'm gonna make Kevin cry. I'm gonna pull up to his crib
Pull up.
and fall up on you.
Pull up.
No. But so this has
Having
been the
issues?
first episode. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
This has been the first episode of